Hey there, everyone. Paradise Gamer 13 here, and obviously the Pokemon Presents, I guess you could say, Part 2 announcement came out this morning. In addition to that, which I'll get into my thoughts on that in another video, so I don't want to give too much away. I'm sure people have already heard several opinions on the matter already, but they also announced that the Pokemon Cafe Mix mobile game was also releasing today. So I went ahead and I've downloaded it. Um, you cannot change your date of birth later. I'll just go with something by default here. And actually, what's the earliest that? Okay, so I could say I'm born in 2020, but obviously I'm not going to do that here. Let's go with 1980. So, anyways, I thought I would just mess around with this and kind of give my first impressions. For I'm not a minor, so my age should have made that apparent. Oh, I guess we got to download this too. So I just thought I would kind of give some of my initial thoughts and play around with this, and I guess maybe give you guys an impression of whether this is worthwhile to download and give a play, or I guess we're already done downloading. So I'm assuming there'll be some kind of story to this. I do kind of like the art style. It's very different, but I don't know. It's very different. When I was searching for the app initially, there's another game on there called like Pokemon Playhouse or something, which I've never heard of. It looked kind of similar to that looked like it had a similar art style to it, but I don't really know a whole lot other than that. So I guess we'll see. How the gameplay is though. So I do like the little uniform. So that is one thing. I guess not just Eevee, but at least in the teaser that they showed the other day, they've got like when you add more Pokemon to your team, they get little uniforms and stuff for the cafe, which is pretty nice. Good morning, I'm Leah, and I'll be working with you starting today. You must be the owner, and your name is. Sure, let's go with Pippin. I guess that's the default name. Nice to meet you. Eevee, good morning to you too, Eevee. You're going to help us out as well? Great. First things first, we need to prepare for the grand opening. Let's head to the kitchen. Alrighty. Well, this one doesn't look too tough. Why don't we whip something up and make sure that our tools are working correctly? V. These icons represent the motivation of Eevee and other Pokemon that will be helping you out. Try linking these Eevee heads together to get everyone excited to pitch in on the order. Link 2 or more icons to make a combo, and they'll disappear. Pay attention to how long you have to link the icons and the number of moves you got left too. So looks like I've got 20 turns. I don't think I need that much. I guess do I literally just? Okay. I wasn't sure if it would let me just do it endlessly or. Note that every time you grab and release an icon, the move count will go down. Okay. Pretty self-explanatory. You'll get help from various Pokemon while you're completing an order. Let's ask Eevee to be the leader for now. Alright, we need to cook up 10 Eevees, I guess, is the first order. So I think if I just do something like that, and then do I do like that? Is that really it? I guess so. I guess you can just kind of move stuff, like shuffle it around if you want the Pokemon to be in the same area together. Oh, that's nice. Looks like we made some EVT though. Your very first cafe latte, isn't it? Isn't this exciting? Why don't we have Eevee do the honors and taste it? I guess it was good enough. Looks like Eevee enjoyed that. Great. Okay, we're all set. All we need are some customers. Which looks to be a Charmander. So I'm pretty excited for... I guess, I'm at least moderately interested in like the teaser that they showed last week. It looked like, Pokemon like Charmander can heat up the food or whatever. They have different effects based on what kind of Pokemon it is. So I think that might be kind of interesting to see how those all play in. I'm not sure what the 3 locked things are. but I guess I just hit start for now. Here's an error tip. Pokemon can use these things called cafe skills. Eevee, can I ask you to demonstrate? Use the cafe skill you need to fill up this gauge. The gauge can be filled by linking lots of Pokemon icons together. Pokemon something. I think I misread that a little bit, but basically it sounds like the gist is the more you match, the more this meter thing is going to build. And then, which I vaguely remember them mentioning something the other day. Let's see. So I guess does that mean like any of them will go? I mean, that's kind of what it seems like. So let's see what happens. Oh, that's what it means. Okay. To activate his cafe skill, grab its icon and release it at the desired position. And move it around and it'll activate wherever it's released. Plan well, then release. So I guess that's, I mean, up here. I was like, I guess it just kind of clears out a little section. Oh, I wonder what that thing does. Well, I guess it won't. I won't really find out because that finished the task. And I got a bunch of golden acorns for that, so hopefully I did good. Great, Charmander is satisfied. With Eevee's help, it looks like you can make things that even Pokemon love. Oh, golden acorns. These are very valuable. Perhaps it's a thank you for the cafe latte. Charmander, are you sure? Thank you, Charmander. This feels like a friendship in the making. Alright. So we got 1 out of 3 stars for Charmander. I'm guessing if we get all 3 stars, then that's probably when we can kind of recruit them into the cafe, maybe. In the meantime, I guess we've got Chinchino now, right? Minchino. I always get them confused. I'm like, I know it's one of those two. Maybe it saw Charmander and decided to check out the cafe. Alright, so actually before I do the next one, is there any like secrets or anything I can poke around out here? I guess not really. But it is nice that you can kind of look at the cafe overall for what it's worth. I'm curious, what happens if I click on Charmander though? Okay, he just kind of dances around. So I guess we got to go here next. Be able to use this item when you reach order number 8. Oh, okay. Oh, I guess these are different kinds of... That's interesting. Different kinds of items. Alright, this looks pretty simple enough. Alright, I'll cheer you on using my megaphone. As you build up your Pokemon helpers' motivation by making combos, sometimes Leah's megaphone will appear. This megaphone can clear a few icons in the direction it's facing. So that's pretty nifty, I guess. Oh, I still got 2 left. Alrighty, and then... I guess I'll do that. So there we go. That one's pretty easy. As to be expected, I suppose. Ah, interesting. So you basically the turns you get, well, the less turns it takes you, it seems like the more golden acorns you get. Minchino seems satisfied as well. Charmander coming back for round 2. Maybe once in our cup. Just a moment, please. Alright. So, again, I guess I'll just start. You can combine 2 cafe skill icons to make them into 1 powered up cafe skill icon. Pippin, let's try it out. What does that mean? Like, I wasn't... No. Well, let's just kind of, I guess, mess around and see what happens. So I didn't quite catch what that meant. To make the cafe skill stronger, try... Oh, okay, I see what it's saying now. I forgot that's what it meant. So now you have 2 cafe skill icons. Combine them. The skill will activate when you release after combining 2 icons, so be careful. So I guess you just like drag it over to the other one. There we go. So that's obviously what we have to do to get those there. Are you serious? How did I miss that one? Well, at least I can do that. But that's interesting. Alright. I'm not going to get as many golden acorns that time because I kind of botched that. But oh well. I'll be curious what those golden acorns are used for. I'm assuming some kind of power-ups. Probably those items that are currently locked, I'm assuming. Wow, there's already a line forming in front of the cafe. I mean, I don't know about... Well, I guess because Minccino's coming back. It's a huge success. Alright, let's keep our customers happy by fulfilling their orders. Now we got Snubbull. And the more Pokemon icons you link together in a combo, the higher the score. Score 70,000, 4 combos of 15 links. Okay. So that's going to be easy to do with Eevee here. And then I can knock out these Squirtles. Then go for Curly probably after that. And then we got all the Snubbulls. By the way, Snubble's a very underrated Pokemon. Well, maybe not. I guess it depends on how you look at it. Wait, what's my current score at? I would have thought that I would have hit the score threshold by now, but I guess not. Oh, that's how much I've got. Okay, I see now. But anyways, especially since the Fairy type came out, and then we've got, especially Granbull. I love, Granbull is like this kind of physical Fairy type Pokemon, which you obviously don't have a whole lot of at the moment, anyway. Well, again, I'm not sure about Sword and Shield. I haven't played that yet, so maybe they introduced another physical Fairy type in there that I'm not aware of. Hey, don't you know it's about time we offered some new drinks? I've got just the thing. Tea shelf added to the cafe. And you've got a new offering on your menu. So, looks like you can do different kinds of drinks. Probably for different kinds of Pokemon, maybe? Now we can brew some lovely tea. Give it a try, why don't you? Alright, wait. I want to go back real quick, because there's something else. Orders left 4. You can check Pokemon or cafe menu items that will become available within the next cafe upgrade. Complete orders and aim to make your cafe even better. Okay, so that's interesting. So, order number 6 gets us the new menu item. Order number 10 is going to be our next upgrade, and that'll be a new Pokemon. And then a whipped cream dispenser. I'll be curious what that is. I mean, obviously I see the Eevee ears and head and stuff, but... Alright, so I guess I'll go ahead and do order number 6 here. Make a combo next to a sugar cube 3 times to clear it, or hit it with a skill to clear it immediately. Alright, so it seems like different kinds of drinks will probably have different kinds of mechanics, which is kind of interesting. I think that's pretty neat. So, do the Pikachus next. That wasn't exactly even, unfortunately. It looks like I've got to... I'm just going to use this thing, because that should blow it up, I assume. Yep, there we go. So that takes care of that. And we've brewed our first tea. Friendship bonus now active. I didn't think that I had. I mean, I don't think I've got all 3 stars for him, but I don't know. Maybe I guess you don't have to. Oh, Charmander, thanks for coming back. You're such a regular now. Can't get enough of our tasty menu, huh? A friendship bonus is active. When a friendship bonus is active, you can get more stars than usual. Friendship bonuses will disappear if you fail to complete the order, so be careful. Let's serve up something even tastier for Charmander this time. Alright. So, bonus 3 stars. And this time we'll be giving him tea, so gotta break up the sugar cubes again, it looks like. Now this one's actually a little bit more I won't call it difficult, but it's definitely got a little bit more to it than, or it's a little more mixed up than some of them have been up to this point. I'm curious, well, I guess I gotta break the other ones to get to that wand down at the bottom there, it seems. Yeah. And then all the Pikachus. Nice. So can I do that and break them all at once? Nice. So actually, it looks like too the I've already forgot what it's called, but that bonus item, the bomb thing, it seems to not matter how many, or how many times you've hit the sugar cubes. It looks like it's an instant destroy sugar cube, which is kind of interesting. Good, good little bit to plan for, I guess some of the harder levels, presumably. Hee hee. Our yummy offerings have really endeared us to Charmander. Char. You want to help out at the cafe as a way of saying thank you? Wow, thank you. What do you say, Pippin? Let's have this Pokemon join us as a member of our staff. Alright, I will certainly take that assistance, because I'm assuming now we will get to see kind of what, additional bonus effect these Pokemon have. The cafe will be bustling in no time if we keep getting more Pokemon to help out like this. Pokemon you become friendly with can help out as the... I definitely, again, misread that. It was something about being helpful, but yeah. Glad to have you on board to help us out at the cafe, Charmander. Why don't we try whipping up something with Charmander right away? You can assign the leader Pokemon from here. Let's assign Charmander. Alrighty. His specialty is drinks. That's all we've been serving so far, so that works out perfectly. Since the order is a cup of tea, I'm sure Charmander can do a great job, even if it's still new to this. Clears Pokemon icons and gimmicks to the right. Just out of curiosity. Oh, I guess I can't go back and look at Eevee. I didn't know. My assumption is Eevee probably doesn't have a gimmick, maybe. I'm not sure. Probably like your basic standard option. You'll be able to fill the cafe skill gauge faster if your leader Pokemon's specialty matches the category of the order you're working on. Be sure to check Pokemon specialties when selecting a leader Pokemon. Alright, so this should work out well based on what the little tip it just gave us, because that was not good. I meant to... I guess I need to envelop it a little bit more closely. Yeah, there we go. But I at least want to break some of these blocks is my intent initially here, because there we go. And I'm going to do that. And we're going to... Oh, okay, I see now. Ah, okay. I was wondering why that seemed to be like an arrow instead of just the usual circle. Obviously, I guess Charmander's is a little bit different, so that would be why. So, we're kind of on our way to getting Snubbull to join us too, it looks like. You and Charmander did a great job. Nice work, Pippin. We're getting more customers, but we could use more space. Don't you agree, Eevee and Pippin? Eevee, right? You both agree. We can't expect you to expand the cafe. Eevee, If only there were some other Pokemon that could give us a hand. Like those guys. Conveniently enough. Let's see. You know what? I'll go to number 10. I'll do 2 more. So, yeah. Charmander's a good option for this one. 8,500 and those blocks there. So that's interesting. Let's do that. My goal is to hopefully get us a second one. And then, I guess I can't quite get that top one. But I was able to take out the majority of them, and actually I should be able to just do this and break that last one. So we're good now. Brew up some more tea for Minccino. Oh, Timber did buy... Yeah. Man, I really butchered that sentence. Did you by any chance overhear us talking about a remodel? What? You can help us? Why don't we ask the Timber for some help, Pippin? Sure, they can turn the cafe into a lovely space. Alright, so what kind of addition... Oh, this is a nice little additional seating area. And now we can get a new Pokemon to visit, it looks like, so... That's good. That's, what's the, like cotton candy one's name? I forget its name. Is it Slurpuff? Or is that the evolved form? Guess we'll find out soon enough, most likely. This is going to be a great new space for a cafe. Why don't we whip up something nice for the Timber as a little thanks for their hard work? First, I wasn't sure about the cafe having only Pokemon around, but with the lovely thank yous and the help we've gotten from the Pokemon, it sure seems like the cafe will keep doing great. It's truly a Pokemon cafe. Let's work together and make this Pokemon cafe spectacular. Let's give it our best today. Ah, interesting. So I guess you've got to go through like the tutorial stages to get your typical mobile game daily login rewards and stuff. Log in on any 5 days during the grand opening celebration, and Pikachu will join your cafe staff. That's pretty cool. So, I guess it's an automatic join. I'm not sure what... Oh, I guess it didn't tell me what the Tasty Tart does. So, oh, what's this? Man, they wasted no time in making sure that there's a purchasable option available for you. So, I mean, thankfully, I don't get the impression so far that you know, you're even remotely. It's probably, you know, mostly like if you really want to, like, you know, I guess if an Absol shows up for me, because Absol's obviously being my favorite Pokemon, I might be tempted, but I don't know. I'll get to my thoughts on the game here in a second. I'll play one more real quick. Alright, so score 30,000 and then breaking those blocks. So looks like we've already got our little Slurpuff friends. I'm going to call him that. I am not 100% certain if that's the... because I honestly don't use it too much. Which just to say pretty much not at all. But, you know. Ooh, this is interesting. I guess... Oh, that's not going to be big enough to, yeah, destroy everything. But that's okay. So... There we go. And then I'm starting to get the hang of it a little bit more now. And how you can, you know, kind of line things up accordingly. So, like, I'm going to take these guys. And we're good. So that one wasn't too bad. Everything you serve up is a hit with the customers, Pippin. So I've gone ahead and gotten a little something for our new for the cafe. Help you make some new recipes. The whipped cream dispenser added to the cafe, and we've got a new offering. Let's use some nice fluffy whipped cream to make some amazing pancakes. Actually, that sounds very good. Yeah. Looks like Eevee would be the next choice, but I think I'm going to go ahead and take a break here. You know, spending 20 minutes on a mobile game is actually quite a time investment, I suppose. But hopefully this kind of gives you guys a decent impression of what kind of game this is, if it's something that would interest you or not. I think the concept's kind of interesting. It's pretty simple so far. I'm hesitant to judge on that because, again, I've played 20 minutes and, you know, I don't have any idea how many, you know, orders in total there are, or, you know, it's probably presumably going to get more complex down the road, but at least as of right now, it's pretty straightforward and pretty simplistic. I mean, maybe it's geared more towards a younger audience. I wasn't really sure because they followed up with, I mean, they had Pokemon Smile, which is obviously geared to a young audience, and so I assume this was the art style kind of makes me think it's more younger audience oriented as well, but you never know. I mean, it doesn't seem, you know, quite as, I hesitate to call like Pokemon Masters and stuff like that hardcore, but that's really not the right word. But I don't know. I might mess around with this a little bit more, I guess. Like I said, just to kind of see what it's like. But it's probably going to be one of those apps that, you know, I'll probably just come back to, kind of like the Dr. Mario one that Nintendo came out with and stuff like that. That I'll be like, oh yeah, I have this, and I might mess around with it for 10-15 minutes or something like that randomly here and there. So anyways, like I mentioned, I'm going to have more extensive thoughts on the Pokemon Presents announcement, you know, probably sometime later today. But in the meantime, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I'd appreciate hitting that like button. Subscribe to my channel if you want to get notified of future content and, you know, maybe some other stuff in the future. And as always, hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks again for watching.